SMED, that is single minute exchange of dies, is a lean technique that is being used for reducing the changeover time to a single digit, that is from maximum of 9 minutes down to 1 minute if possible. So in this video we're going to look at what is SMED and also look at what are the different steps that are involved in implementing this technique. We'll also look at few examples as well. So please watch this video till the end. Don't forget to like, comment and share with all your friends as well. And in case if you are visiting my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe as well and to hit that bell icon as well for all the notifications from digital e-learning on my upcoming next videos. So what is SMED, or the single minute exchange of dies? So this concept, single minute exchange of dies, is a technique that is used for reducing the changeover time to a single digit, that is maximum of 9 minutes down to 1 minute if possible. SMED began in Japan at Toyota and was developed by a Japanese industrial engineer, Shingo, who was extraordinarily successful in helping companies dramatically reduce their changeover time. As per Shingo, much of the waste came from the time spent switching over to new tools. The changeover took between 2 to 8 hours, and the improvement required changing the entire process to require the less changeover time. Shingo correctly projected that the Toyota could save a lot of money by speeding up the changeover process. By 1970s, the changeover time was just reduced to just 3 minutes. All this supported the just-in-time manufacturing process that is a key component of much admired Toyota production system. Just-in-time manufacturing process reduces the time between the customer demand and the ability of a process to fulfill it, and SMED is a key part of this process. It is also known as the quick changeover time sometimes. Steps for implementing SMED through changeover time. Here, you need to first analyze your current changeover process. Changeover time is a time that is taken between the last good unit of previous product to the first good unit of new product. The changeover time affects the productivity and it should be reduced. SMED is the best technique to reduce this changeover time. Next, we need to separate the activities or changeover time in the form of internal activities and the external activities. So internal activities are those when machine or equipment is in idle condition, and these activities are done inside the machine. Example could be tool exchange. External activities are those when machine and equipment is in operating condition. These activities are done outside the machine. Example could be arranging the tools required near the machine. Now you need to convert the internal activities into the external activities and eliminate unwanted steps. The time for performing internal activities should be reduced. Look into the internal activities that can be done while machine is in operating condition. Note those activities and write those in the external activities section. Also, try to eliminate the unwanted steps from the overall changeover process. Finally, we need to streamline the internal and the external activities and continuously improve and gradually reduce this to 1 minute. So what is the history and background of this SMED? So the SMED is a lean manufacturing tool that has evolved out of the Toyota production system and can be traced back to late 1950s and early 1960s in Japan, and Shingo during the foundation years of TPS developed this SMED to reduce the setup time associated with the car body molding process. Here the phrase single minute does not imply that the changeover needs to happen in just 1 minute, but rather it should be completed in less than 10 minutes or the single digit minute. So when the Toyota initially started to compete with the American auto manufacturers after the World War II, they had major disadvantage, where the American companies would often have many press tools and machines which were constantly running and dedicated to individual body panels and components. Toyota had a shortage of presses. Also, these presses were taking up to 24 hours for changeover, and they needed something to reduce this changeover time. Toyota chief engineer Taichi Ono, assisted by Shingo, developed this technique, and by 1970s they had reduced the setup time of 110 press from over 4 hours to less than 3 minutes. The most obvious example of this SMED process outside of manufacturing is that of a Formula One quick tire changeover. For many people, changing a single tire can easily take up to 15 to 20 minutes. But for Formula One, changing 4 tires takes less than 15 seconds. Here, the preparation before the stop is a key. The whole crew discuss with each other and clarify their targets before the race. They use precise location for everything. The car drives in and stops in the precise marked position. This ensures it is jacked straight up with no time lost adjusting the position. They practice with set of procedures as a team, and as an individual practice their specific skills. Here, the driver also practiced stopping the car on the mark. So what are the benefits of SMED? Why should you implement this? While it may seem that the greatest benefit of being able to have a quick changeover time which ultimately leads to greater machine utilization, the other benefits like increased flexibility, higher productivity, increased safety, increased capacity, improve the quality, and finally increase in the overall profit. So that is all I have on this video on SMED. I hope you like it. Please share it with all your friends and colleagues. And if you have any other topic, please comment below. I will try to make a video on that topic as well. And please like this video and share it with all your friends and colleagues. Now you can follow digital e-learning on other social media platforms like Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Telegram, Facebook and Twitter, and link for all these social media platforms is given below in the description. You can check out those, and you can follow us on all these social media platforms from all the updates from digital e-learning. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share with all your friends and colleagues, and do comment below. Your comments are really motivating. Thank you. Thanks for watching digital e-learning. Have a fantastic day ahead.